Okay, following the topic, we want to talk about key signatures. First of all, we need to introduce you the circle of keys. The circle of keys is a diagram of all major and minor key signatures. The sharp keys are arranged from the top, moving clockwise. The flat keys are arranged from the top, moving counterclockwise. This is where you can see. Okay, there are 15 major and minor keys, 7 sharp keys, 7 flat keys, and 1 key with no sharps or flats. This is it. Likewise, there are 15 relative minor keys. Okay, so like a C major, come with the A minor key. You just need to count 3 half steps down from major to minor. However, excuse me, the keys at the bottom of the circle are called enharmonic keys right here. Can you see? Because their tones sound the same but are named and written differently. So you have a B major with 5 sharps, exactly same as a C flat major with 7 flats. They sound exactly the same, just named differently. One is with the sharp, one is with the flat. And in harmonic keys, we also have F major and G flat major. Same as C sharp major and D flat major. Those are we call enharmonic keys. They sound exactly the same and they are placed on the same key. For example, B major, C flat major. B is exactly the same as C sharp. This is key B. This is C. C flat, go 1 half step down to this white key. So C flat on this white key is exactly the same as B. That's why we name they are in harmonic note. Or in the key signature, we name B major exactly the same as C flat major. Okay. The circle of the key is sometimes called a circle of fifth because the keys are arranged an interval of fifth apart. Please notice that you move around the circle clockwise from the top. 1 new sharp sign is added to each key. Okay? As you move around the circle counterclockwise from the top. 1 new flat is added to each key. Good? Okay. First of all, we need to talk about circle of fifth. This is a sentence I wish you can remember. Fat cat gets dizzy after eating bugs. You take the first letter of each word. Fat, F as fat, C as cat, gets dizzy after eating bugs. It's the order of key signature starting F. It could be the order of the sharp sign key signature. Fat cat gets dizzy after eating bugs. We'll talk about this later. Now, circle of fifth. With the 0 sharp sign, 0 flat sign, that's the key of C. And then you put 1 sharp, 2 sharp, 3 sharps, 4 sharp, 5 sharp, 6 sharps, 7 sharps. With the letter, with the key signature, C, up a fifth to G, a fifth to D. Where are those from? Counting from C, you need to include the C itself. So C, D, E, F, G. 5 steps up to find the G. From G, A, B, C, D. 5 steps up by adding 1 extra sharp sign. That's the D major. So if the question asks you With the 3 sharps, what's the key signature? That's A. With the 6 sharps, what's the key signature? That's F sharp. With the 7 sharps, what's the key signature? That's C sharp. Okay. Now let's go with the counterclockwise. So backward. 0, 1 flat, 2 flats, 3 flats, 4 flats. Continue up to 7 flats by adding 1 flat sign each time. Okay, and you may count from C down a fifth to F. F count a fifth to B. B count a fifth to E. Just remember, starting the 2 flats, you need to add the flat sign to the later. So not B natural for the key signature. It's not the key signature of B for 2 flats, but a B flat. Why? Because the 2 flat sign in the key signature include the B flat. So there's no white key B. We need to name the key signature as a B flat. Same here, E flat, 4 flats for A flats for 4 flat signs for the key signature A flat. 5 flat sign for the key signature D flat. 6 flat sign for the key signature G flat, and 7 flat sign for the key signature C flats. Okay, those are the circle fifth. You need to practice how you draw, how you like just finish in like a 30-second, 1 minute. Okay, now back to what we just mentioned earlier. I'm sorry, I moved this. So this is the key signature we need to definitely remember. You need to be able to draw the key signature on the musical staff. The order of sharp sign, as what we just mentioned earlier, fat cat gets dizzy after eating bugs. Then you put the flat sign to the top. It says the sharp sign are always written in the same order of the staff. You need to memorize the order of sharp sign. Okay, and then F, starting the top line note, C down to the third 1, 2, 3, third space, G all the way up, D, watch out, next one, A, you need to lower it down. Why? G, A is the note here, and if you put the A on the top, it looks like a G, because you won't be able to add a later line to the sharp sign. That looks so weird. So we don't want this. This is a rule. Whenever you see the key signature A, you need to lower it down to the second space right here. And G sharp, E sharp, and then D sharp. Watch out if it's a space note. The sharp sign need to also stay in the space. If it's a line note, the sharp sign need to cross over in the middle of the the sharp sign need to stay on the line. It's like this. So the tic-tac-toe is kind of weird. You cannot have, for example, you cannot have the D sharp look like this. It look like E. D sharp is online. The note is online, so you need to have a tic-tac-toe stay online. Okay, this is way too long. That's why it look like E. Okay, continue the sharp sign order in the bass clef. You also need to learn how to do this. You just need to copy one line, copy all the sharp sign, one line lower than the sharp sign in treble clef. So F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A down to the first space, E and B sharp. Okay, that's the order of sharp sign. So if the circle of fifths, if we mentioned C sharp, of course it's easy, no sharp or flats at all. If it's G major carry one sharp sign, then you take the first sharp right here. If it's the key of D major with the 2 sharps right here, you carry the first 2 sharp signs to the D major. That's why you have the picture of 2 F and C. You don't want to put the C too close to the F or write down right below the F sharp. No, you need to spread them a little bit wider like this. Okay, now next one, A major, carry 3 sharps as what we mentioned earlier. Then if there is no picture drawing like this, what you can tell from this picture, 3 sharps. So you take the first 3, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, to form the key signature of A major. Now skip a little bit. B major carry 5 sharps. So you take the first 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to A. Then the key signature will look exactly like this. C, G, D, A. Good. That's the sharp sign. Now you also need to know about the order of the flat sign. Since we mentioned about the sentence you studied earlier, fat cat got dizzy after eating bugs, I don't need you to remember another sentences. You just write down the sharp of the order of sharp sign. Now you go backward. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. That's the order of flat sign here. You need to remember, memorize it. Again, if you write backward from right to left, then that's fat cat gets dizzy after eating bugs. Now, if we do forward, then B, E, from the sentence here, B, E, A, D, G, C, F. You have B, E, A, D, G, C, F. In the treble clef, this is a very normal order, like a zigzag line. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The flat sign in bass clef, same thing. Everything go one line lower. The flat sign in the bass clef has all the sharp sign order go one line lower than the flat sign in the key in the treble clef. Sorry. So you have the same thing. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. The reason I address this because in the key with the sharp sign, it's up, down, down. The A has to stay in the space. This is the everyone. Most of students made a mistake. So A need to stay low. Again, up, down, down, up, down. Still zigzag line, but the A is spatial. Okay. Now in the key signature, the circle of fifth, if you see, if you don't see those pictures, okay, if you don't see those pictures, one flat sign is in the F major carry one flat sign. And then which flat sign is that? Of course, that's the first flat sign here. That's B flat. B flat major carry 2 flats. What 2 of this from this picture here? B flat, E flat. Okay, 3 flat sign, B flat, E flat, A flat from the key signature here. Then it might hard for you to draw this picture in a like a quick glance. Then what are you gonna do? You can do from the sentences you just did. So we have, for example, E flat major with the 3 flats. What this 3? B, E, A. Cool. In the key signature A flat major, you have 4 flats. You need to get the first 4, but a back word of the sentence, B, E, A, D. That's the key signature B, E, A, D. So it's very important that you learn the circle of fifth. You could just draw this simple picture like this. And it's important for you to remember the sentence called the fat cat got dizzy after eating box. Then you can quickly draw the sharp sign. Fat cat got dizzy after eating box. Just be aware of the A sharp position on musical staff. And then it's easy. It will be easy for you to draw the order of fa sign. Go with the backward of the sentence. B-E-A-D-G-C-F. B-E-A-D-G-C-F. Or you can draw the fa sign backward. Fat cat got dizzy after eating box. Either way. Okay, I hope you understand the circle fifth.